my American friends, is that time for you to move to France? That's a tough one, isn't it? I've heard people saying that they want to move to Europe after what's happening in the States right now, after the latest election, especially. I just want to mention a couple of things on this. Actually, as I mentioned, there is someone who say, "Okay, I'm moving to Europe. I've had enough of this." But I think the first thing is just be mindful of knee-jerk reactions. It's a tough decision just to leave a country, especially your own country where you were born in. They might have some inconveniences, but it's a tough call. You know, you have to sell your house, you have to do all this, and you have to get rid of everything. So it's a decision that has to be very well thought of. And also, you have to look at the long term on both sides of the fence. What do I mean by that? I mean, you might not like what you see right now in the country that you live in the States. Let's be very specific. They are banning books. You might not like to live in a country where they start to ban books, okay? Just to mention one thing. You have to ask yourself, is that going to last forever? You know, is that the next election coming up? It looks like it's a trend, so it'd be a concern if it's the same type of things that happens again. So there, yes, that would be a concern. But look at the long term. Okay, so this is just my advice to you. And also on the other side of the fence, like for instance, just to give France that I know pretty well here as an example, the situation is not exactly fantastic here, but it's more from an economic point. Right now we have some challenges on the budgeting front, but I think Americans are not also foreign with debts issues, but we do have one in France. But on top of that, the last election there was I don't want to talk about politics, but I will. The far right was very close to be in power, so next election is coming. I think in a couple of years, the far right is getting more and more votes. God knows, it'd be an interesting scenario if you left the States because you don't like what's going on over there, and then everything goes back to normal in a couple of years in the States and here, and you move to France, and then it's the other way around. So that will be a big shame. And there's more and more European countries that are turning into far right. So if it's not your thing, stay away. No, you cannot just stay away. I think what's important is to live really in a country that you like, and even if the people on top are really annoying or are really unfair and unjust, look at what's around you, people you love, places that you love and the likes.